Hello students, welcome to the online classes of Shri Mahavir International School. Today I will introduce you your sixth chapter, that is local self-government. That means government that is working at the local level. And local level you can also know nowadays it is called Panchayati Raj, or you can say Panchayat at village level. So we will learn about different types of government working at different levels in this chapter clearly. So first gear up exercise is given so that how you can know that which government is working for which department, or who looks after the administration of which part of the country. So first gear up exercise is given. It has supply suitable information to complete the following. First question, who looks after the administration of your state? So answer of this, Council of Ministers with the help of Chief Minister who advises the governor. They all works or looks after the administration of our state, and our state is Rajasthan because we are residing in Rajasthan, and our CM is Mr. Ashok Gehlot. Okay, who looks after the administration in a city? In a city, if it is a small city, municipal council is there, and for big cities like Mumbai, Delhi, they are also called metropolitan cities, so they have municipal corporation for their administration. Now third question is, what is the name of the municipality of your city? So we are residing in villages, but we can write nearby our nearby city is Rainwal, so we can write the name of the municipality of our city, Kishangarh, Rainwal. Where is the office of municipality of your city? You can write down Rainwal. Now we'll start our chapter. India is a big country. We all know about that. India is very big country. There are many towns, cities and villages in our country. And why it is big? Because it has many towns, cities and villages in it. It is very difficult for a single government to control the administration of such a vast country, and the single government can't work at different levels to look after the country. So we have many levels of government, three main levels of government that are working for controlling the administration of our country. Hence, our constitution provides for government at three levels, and it was also understandable at by the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar when he is drafting the constitution, that our country is big and we have vast diversity in our culture, in our religions and in our languages. So he decided to make the provision for the government also, that type of government that can work for all the people properly. So we have three levels of government. First is the main government is the central government. That's central government is responsible for the whole country, and the state governments work for the welfare of the state. Like we already learn about different types of government in our third chapter also. But We also learn in this chapter also political divisions we have learned in our third chapter, that is India physical division and political division. So in political division we have already discussed about the different levels of government. Central government we have president, prime minister and council of ministers, and in state government we have council of ministers, chief minister and governor. They are working for the welfare of the state. In this chapter, we will learn about the third level known as the local self government, or we can say local government, or also Panchayati Raj. Local self government. Local self government exists in all the states of India at the grassroots level. That means it is working at the ground level. Okay, grassroots, you can say the word meaning is also given. Grassroots means bottom or lower level. It is entrusted with the duties and responsibility of the village and its development, urban development. So local government, you can see, it is also divided in different parts in different areas, like Gram Panchayat in villages, Nagar Panchayat in areas which are developing and which are changing, or you can say transition is done from a rural to urban area. Nagar Panchayat is there, and municipal council for the small cities and municipal corporation for the big cities. A city or town has its own government called the municipality or the municipal committee. So, in the cities or town, they have their own government, that is called municipality or municipal committee. It is an elected committee because that is elected by the people. Okay, man and woman who are 18 years of age or above elect members of the committee. So who elected the members of the committee, municipal committee? Man and woman who are 18 years of age. So it has that criteria. Now, types of local self government. There are three major types of local self government in urban localities. First is Nagar Panchayat. You can see the picture is also given of Nagar Panchayat office, that is in Jejepur. Nagar Panchayat works for a transitional area, that means the area which is developing and becoming the urban area now from the rural area. Whether an area is a transitional area or small urban area or a large urban area, it is decided and specified by the governor through a public notification. Means if the changes is taking place in villages and that is very developing for becoming the urban area, the who decide about that decision? Governor, and he sent the public notification for that also. Municipal council. A town or city has its own local government called the municipal council. In the small city, the municipal council provides the necessities. The members of the municipal council are called municipal councillors. It is suitable for a town or small city. The council is headed by the commissioner. That means who is the head of the small city management, or you can say municipal council? Yes, commissioner. Municipal corporation. In metropolitan cities, that means big cities like Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, municipal corporations are made for local administration, and the head of the municipal corporation is called a mayor. In small city, they are called commissioner, and in big city, mayor. The corporation has its council that is directly elected by the local people. So, the corporation has a council and it has the elected member which are elected by the local people. All the members of municipality are directly elected by the people of the municipal area. Now, government needs the funds also for working at different levels. So, income of municipalities, that means how the income is generated in municipality. To do all the welfare work, municipalities need money. They get money by charging a fixed amount as fee or tax on land and houses. That means they charge people residing in that area on their land and houses. People also pay taxes for water, electricity, and use of roads, like they pay toll taxes. Okay, toll you can say. They also have entertainment tax and tax on vehicles also. Central or state governments provide grants for improvement and development of infrastructure and institution. What is grants? Grants means non-repayable funds or products given by government for supporting the improvement and development of infrastructure and institutions. Now, what are the functions of municipalities? That means what functions municipalities do, or what is the role of municipalities? First, it makes arrangements for cleanliness of the city. We all know that to clean up, like we have in our home also, we need the cleanliness, and where we go, we want the cleanliness. But who is responsible for the cleanliness? Municipalities, okay, in city. Second, it makes arrangement for lighting on the roads and streets at night, and for stopping the accidents that taking place on roads and streets that needs the lighting. Okay, so that arrangements also are made by the municipalities. It provides clean drinking water. It is responsible for the improvement of slums also, and nowadays government is also working for the improvement of development of slums area so that poor people can also develop. It runs primary schools for children. Municipalities are working for running the primary schools also. It makes arrangements for registration of births and death. And nowadays, you have to get the birth certificate and death certificate from your municipality. It provides facilities for public health. That means you have health centers at your villages, towns, cities, sanitation, and solid waste management. It provides burial grounds. That means you can bury or you can burn the dead body. Cremation grounds to burn the dead body, and electric crematoriums, that means venue that have electric facility to dispose or you can say the to burn the dead bodies. It makes arrangement for fire stations and dispensaries. Nowadays you have the health centers at every villages. Cooperative societies. Recently, cooperative societies have been formed as institutions that work for the welfare of their members. Nowadays, we have cooperative societies also. Cooperative means that cooperate, or you can say support. Support services are provided by different societies. Like farmer cooperative is there to provide the support to farmers. Farmer cooperatives provide loan assistance, like farmers need the loan, or you can say money, for different kinds of work, so that they can grow different kind of crops. They need the money, so loan assistance is provided to different farmers and other help to the farmers. Small traders and cooperatives provide easy loans and other help to small traders in small cities and towns. There are cooperative societies that sell things at low rates, and now we have the societies which are working for poor people also. They are selling the things at low level so that all the people can purchase that things. They also sell school books, handicrafts, and other stationery so that the poor people can also send their children to schools, handicrafts, and other stationery also at low level. Cooperative societies are formed in villages, towns, and cities. And now we have cooperative societies at all over places that support different institutions, small institutions, and various kind of people. Like women cooperative societies provide loan to women for setting up small scale business, because nowadays we have lots of problem, because all the things are, we have that kind of society nowadays that women are also working to support their family. So they are using their knowledge or skills to work as a small scale entrepreneur. Cooperative societies are generally efficient and provide good services to their members because they provide money, and mostly the people can't do different kind of work because of the problem of the money. So we have that kind of principle. As responsible citizens, we should take care of public property, but we should also have our duty, or you can say role, that we should protect public property and we should not damage any public property like roads, parks, monuments, etc.